Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing? Welcome to the late stream and the return of Final Fantasy VI. Thankfully, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Sorry that we couldn't do it last night. I think you all know why I couldn't do it last night. If you were around, you saw it happen and transpire live, and it was a freaking mess, wasn't it? But we're back. It looks like I might be slightly off-center. It looks like the camera should actually go slightly more this direction. Give me 1 second. The camera got hit last night when I was doing all the new setup stuff. Give me 1 second. That's like pretty much perfectly centered, I think. Give or take. Maybe slightly off by a tiny bit. Maybe like a tiny bit more. That. Now it's pretty much dead center. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Good stuff. Hi, y'all. How's everyone tonight? What's up, Willow? Dark Lady. Goth, what's up? Mega Man X, what's up? How y'all doing? Everyone saying hi to me. How are you? Are you ready to chill with Phil and enjoy my favorite RPG of all time yet again? I certainly hope so, because I'm excited for it. And I apologize we couldn't do it last night as scheduled. That really sucked. But now we're back, and we're doing it 2 nights in a row, tonight and tomorrow. Final Fantasy VI hype here on the channel. Very good stuff. Captain, how are you? Good stuff, everybody. Okay. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Got to respond to this right away. Okay. Sorry. Got completely distracted there, but had to do that quickly. Okay. All set. Oh, look, the idiot is back. Let's get this guy out of here. Man, the wildfires are burning so badly in our state outside, even though the sky should be clear. It is a pure, like, orange haze, and the air quality in this room is 65%. For the record, it normally says 100%, and it's at 65. So the air quality is atrociously bad right now. It really stinks. The thing is, I need to have the air conditioner on. It's so hot outside. It was almost 90 degrees today that it has to be on constantly. I can't just turn it off. So we just get this bad air. We do have our air on in the house, circulating the air, and I do have the best quality filters in the furnace, so it basically will catch this air and hopefully clean it. But that's why the room smells so bad. I'm like, ugh. Okay, hooey. Awful. I know I'm breathing it in. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, there's nothing we can do at all. It's just, you know, you go outside, you kind of smell it in the air. You're like, oh, it doesn't smell good. You come inside and we have the stuff running to try to clean the air. So hopefully it works, you know. Can't turn off the AC. Turn off the AC, we'll be sweating it out. I can't do that, man. The thing is that the AC has filters, but it's not going to catch the wildfire smoke. That's not what air conditioning filters are for. It's to catch, like, big particulates in the air, like big chunks of dirt and dust and you know, a lot of kind of pollen and stuff. It's not meant to catch smoke. We do have filters in the furnace that catch smoke. Yes, Layla. Supposedly, it looks like we're good. So people are, Layla's asking me, what about the new PSU? How did it go today? So earlier today, did a full stream, okay? No problems whatsoever on that stream, okay? Not even, you know how sometimes I'm playing a game and we get a power, it's like a fluctuation and the actual capture device just flickers, goes off and on again? Even that didn't happen. So I get the feeling that a lot of the things that I had problems with over the past year and a half were all the power supply. The flickering of the capture device, the computer turning off and stuff. I think it was all the PSU. I do. I think it was all the PSU. So I think we're good to go. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Again, no, I had zero indication of anything wrong earlier. So let's hope that this continues, okay? Yeah, I can't. Can you believe? I want you to think about this. This PC I bought a year and a half ago. Great graphics card, great processor, okay? It had a pretty good hard drive, honestly, when I first got it. That case is amazing, thermal take, and it's got all kinds of cool things to easily, you know, upgrade and or do stuff with. They skimped on, of all things, the PSU. You put all these good components in the computer, but they'll never be utilized to their maximum because you don't have enough power for it. You put in a $60 PSU into a computer that has components that are like $500 each. Like, what are you doing? It's really stupid. So, yeah, you know, what can you do? Well, I'm about to start looking for a PC for my wife, and we got to make sure that when we get one, that hopefully it, you know, it isn't like they don't skimp out on certain components. Yeah, and the funny part is this is an 850, but it's a gold rated, and it's highly rated. Like everyone who owns this Corsair PSU seems to love it. They seem to absolutely say it's like super good, so. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Lullafill of Light says, random pre-built PCs that you don't customize yourself usually would skimp out on things like motherboard and PSU. That's how casual PC gamers get scanned. And the thing is, I thought, oh, no big deal, because it's just a capture streaming PC for me, right? Like, I'm not gaming, so it won't be that big of a deal. And the funny part is, when you actually look, like right now, right? We are streaming. I'm not capturing right now, but I'm streaming. And if I take a look at, like, my PC stats right here. Let me find it. So my CPU right now is only at 22%. When I capture, the CPU goes to maybe, I want to say, probably like 30-40%, if ever, right? My memory, the problem with the RAM is that the browsers have giant memory holes. So the longer I have the browser open, the more memory it takes. Right now, I'm no lie at 73% memory. But even when I record, it doesn't really jump that much. My disk use is at 0. I take that back, 1%. My GPU is at 59. When I go to record again, it'll probably hit like 70. So all the components I have in here, they're good. They're not even being like pushed at all. It's literally just the power that was the problem. There is no bottleneck anywhere there. It was 100% the power. Which sadly you can't see a stat for. So it had to have been. I mean, that's so bad. Yeah, the PC is running fine, luckily. Like I said, I haven't had a single problem today. Nothing. And literally every time I play a new game, we have the capture device blipping on and off sometimes during the stream. And sometimes I have to unplug it and replug it to get it to stop. And that didn't happen once. I guess the true test will be when we play Dark Souls again. Because every time I play Dark Souls 2, this has happened. Let's see if it happens when we play it again. What's up, Dickie D? How are you? Yes, we have the new Prismatic Evolutions tonight. It showed up. So we have 1 pack left in this box. We have 6 more to go. So if we had a lot of support for Final Fantasy tonight and we happen to open the final Prismatic Evolutions, we have more. We're not going to run out. Okay, how about this? How about this? Let's do a poll right now. Tonight, if you guys support Final Fantasy VI well, which TCG do you want to open? Let's do a poll for it right now, okay? Here we go. We're going to do a poll. You guys vote. What the? Here we go. You guys vote, and this will determine when we get support tonight, or I should say, if we get support tonight, what we open. Earlier today, we did 5 Lorcana packs and 2 Prismatic Evolutions. We only have 8 left in Lorcana. And no, for the record, we didn't get any hits in Lorcana. We got a $2 Mickey Mouse and a $1 and like 60-cent Stitch card. That's it. So I don't know if there's going to be a hit in the Lorcana box, to be honest, but we do need to finish it. So let's see what people want. Let's see what people vote for here, and that'll determine what we do tonight, okay? So please, guys, support Final Fantasy tonight. I know you guys have loved the playthrough. You've been here. You've engaged. You supported it. It's been really good so far. Tonight, we're actually heading into the meat of the game. We're technically out of the intro now. It'll be a fun stream. Please support it so I can keep playing it. I love this game. You know it's my favorite RPG of all time. And I absolutely would appreciate if you guys could keep it going very positively so I can keep playing it a lot, okay? Cool. I told you Lost Odyssey is great, Humble the Pummel. He said, I've been playing Lost Odyssey. It's definitely feeling that it's just a successor to classic Final Fantasy. That's exactly what it feels like. It's super good. And Lost Odyssey, to some extent, inspired Expedition 33. The game devs of Expedition 33 outright said that. No, Layla, she says, is it like Pokemon where there's a guaranteed rares in each box? No, that's the thing about the Lorcana. Until the last 2 sets, which just came out in the last few months and are way, way over expensive and over popular. But until those 2 sets, basically the rare cards are ridiculously hard to get. In any Lorcana box. So if you get it, you're like really lucky. But that's also why a lot of them are worth a ton of money. Why is my shoulder hurting? Because 2 days ago, I did a workout where I was doing butterflies, but I increased the weight. So doing that exercise, it actually has made both of my shoulders sore because it was more than usual. That's why. The thing about getting Chinese cards, I've looked into it. They're actually cheaper than both Japanese and English cards. But I haven't really thought about it or gotten any yet, no. No, I didn't butterfly 15 pounds. I butterflied 8 plates. And I think the machine says when you're butterflying 8 plates, the plates alone are 80, but then there's the weight of the machine, which I think is around 15 to 20. I'm pretty sure it's 50 plus on each arm. I'm trying to remember because I have a chart that tells you the weight of each one. I was up to 8 plates, however much weight that is. Because I think it's a base 80 pounds plus there's the weight of the machine and everything, and I think it's over 100. Arthur Morgan's horse, I think so, but we'll see. We didn't have any issues earlier today, so hopefully the PC's fixed. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? Good evening. How are you? Man, this sucks. The air quality is not good in here. I can smell it. You know how you can smell the air and it doesn't smell good? And it doesn't smell good because the AC is on constantly. And this one little air filter isn't doing a great job of cleaning the air. I got a little one, a little air filtration. Usually it's at 100 or 90. It's at 65. It's in the red. It actually literally has a red indicator saying that air quality is terrible. It sucks. Okay. What's up, John? How are you? Good to see you. So we're going to chill for about another 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to start with Final Fantasy VI, and we're going to play about 2 hours tonight. I'm excited. Like I said, we're actually getting into the real meat of the game tonight. All right, so once again, people have voted for Lorcana. I don't know if it's a troll thing or not. It doesn't matter because we have to do Lorcana anyway. We'll finish. We have 8 packs left of Lorcana. So let's see how far can we actually finish Lorcana tonight. Can we finish the box? Thanks to your support. Let's find out. Right now, we have no support whatsoever. 0. Let's get some support for Final Fantasy tonight, everybody. Let's go. Let's get our first sub. Let's get our first kicks. Let's get our first super chat. Let's get a membership. Let's get a tip. One of everything right now to get momentum started. Let's go. I know. Layla says you got to get at least one hit. I can feel it. I hope so. I hope we get one hit in the box. It's pretty crazy that we've been getting a $2 Mickey and a $1.50 Stitch, and those are the rares. Like, come on. What's up, Space Jam fan? Good evening. How are you? Good to see you. Do. Dexter has just gifted a sub. That's our first contribution of the night. Thank you to Dexter for a gifted. I appreciate that. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Very good. Now, that's our first momentum, right? Let's keep it going. Let's get, like I said, a little bit of support of every avenue. Let's go. I don't know what Alestrals are, Suika fan, so I don't know how to respond to that. What's an Alestral? That's right. Let's also get likes up on the YouTube side of things. If you're here watching on YouTube, please like the stream. I would appreciate that. I actually believe, here's the thing. So Layla says, I love Disney, but they should at least have one rare in each box. The boxes aren't cheap. My wife had a theory because she's asked me, did you open any more of the cards? Because she likes the idea of the Disney cards. She likes Disney. She's like, oh, maybe, one day we could do stuff together with Disney cards because those are the kind of ones that she would be interested in, right? And she was like, did you get anything good? I'm like, no, we got a $2 Mickey Mouse, and today we got a $1.60 Stitch. And she's like, how much you want to bet the reason they do it? Because Disney. And Disney thinks that their IP is like the most valuable in the world. So they think, hey, we don't have to give anyone any good cards. We'll literally make it so hard to get good cards because we're Disney premium, right? And I thought about it and I was like, you're probably right. That might be what originally was thought. But then because the feedback was there's just not enough good quality in the stuff, that's why they changed it for the last 2 sets. That's what I think. Yeah, I know, World Weather Authority. It sucks. The air quality is atrocious. Like I said, all I gotta do is look outside. You can see it's like orange haze in the air. And it smells, and the room is not good. Like, you know what I mean? Having all this equipment in here, even with all these fans, even with the air conditioner, even with, I have my ventilation system on to try to pull all of the air through the furnace, because the furnace isn't on, it's just the fan is on. I have the great air filters in that to clean out smoke out of the air, but I'm at 64% air quality. Even with all that, it's like, ugh. What has been my favorite cards to open? Well, obviously, I'm going to say, just like I say with Dark Souls, people say, what's your favorite, like, FromSoft? I always say Dark Souls 1, because that's the one that started it all for me. So I'm going to say, well, Pokemon cards I like, because that's the one that started it all. I started to learn the TCG stuff from it. But of the ones we've opened recently, I'm going to say I like the One Piece a lot. I think that the art of the One Piece is good. The size of the set is small, so it's easy to collect the whole set. The hits were good. 3 good hits and a bunch of minor hits, right, that we got. I would say that was actually pretty much ideal for what I want. I want good-looking cards, a fun set that's shorter, easier to collect, and a bunch of hits. And that's what we got from One Piece. As you've seen, with Pokemon, it's hit or miss. Sometimes we open a box and we get a bunch of good hits. Like, we got 2 really good Pitch Black hits, right? Other times you open it, you get almost nothing. And that's kind of the bummer. With One Piece, boom, that first box, we got great value. Like, oh, that's excellent. No, I'm not trying the game Big Walk because that's a co-op game. So I have no desire to play it. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's get our first super chat of the night. Let's get our first tip of the night. Let's get a few kicks. And let's get a membership. Let's get one of each. Like, Dexter did his part. He said he heard the call. He heard the call to action, and he responded with an action. Let's go, because let's get some momentum before we start Final Fantasy VI. It's a card game. What was it called again? Hello. What was it called? Let's see. I forgot it. Elestrals? Let's see what Elestrals is. Never heard of it. Is it like Pokemon? It looks like they're trying to be like Pokemon. Looks like it's been out since 2022. Pretty similar to everybody else. Yeah, pretty similar. The price is decent. I wonder how many cards are in a pack. They look very similar to Pokemon cards. Why doesn't it say how many cards are in a pack? This is silly. It doesn't say. It says there's 36 packs in a booster box, but it doesn't say how many cards are in the pack. Oh, there's 10. I just found it. So it's exactly like Pokemon. Like, no lie, they actually even base their boxes and everything off of Pokemon. And it looks like Pokemon. Yes, that is correct. Ellipsian says, Gao is good, but man, it's annoying to have to go back to learn his skills. You're right, because you have to keep going back to the Veld. It's the only way to learn skills with him. It looks like my pinned message disappeared from Kick, huh? All right, I'm gonna have to put it back up. That is not what I pinned. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Shall we get started? Shall we get set up and start with Final Fantasy? Bunston's Arc Raiders and the game you're talking about, Big Walk, are not even remotely similar games. Why are you spamming the chat with nonsense? Just stop. What's up, Panda Banana? How are you? Okay. All right, guys, let's begin. I'll be honest, I hope that tonight goes well. We've had really great streams of Final Fantasy up to now. That's why I'm able to keep playing it. That's why I'm playing it 2 nights in a row this week. Please, let's keep those good times going. I really love this game. As you know, it means something to me, and I want to keep playing it. But I need people to actually be here to engage and support it. The view botting doesn't help these idiots view botting. Now, I can't see how many people are actually here. But I do hope that it will do well, okay? All right. All right. There we go. All righty. Here we are. I don't remember what volume level I need to do. We'll see when I boot it up. Would I consider opening Topps, Disney, or Marvel? I don't know. I haven't followed the whole Topps thing. The cards that I'm opening are trading card games. Not necessarily just collecting cards, like collectible cards. Now, to be fair, when I was a kid, that's exactly what I did. I collected the collectible cards like X-Men Series 1 and 2, Marvel Masterpieces, etc. So, if people would also be interested in that, maybe I would do that, because that's not TCG. That's actually just kind of collectible cards. I don't even know what that's called. It's not TCG, right? What would you call those? Okay. Volume sounds low. It is. We have to up it a little bit. All right, here we go. That should be a little better. All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. Let's begin. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Guess what? It is time to continue with Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Finally, here on DSP Gaming, we had a delayed ability to play this week because I had PC issues. My PC basically kept turning itself off, which really sucked, to be honest. And we had that fixed yesterday. I basically spent the entire late stream installing a brand new PSU on my capture streaming PC. It's not my gaming PC, it's my capture streaming PC that had the issue. So hopefully tonight we're good. We shouldn't have any issues and we'll be able to enjoy a nice chill stream of my favorite RPG of all time. This is Figaro, the Desert Castle. Indeed it is. I forget who we talked to. This guy? Here we go. Go to Kolingen. We're going to Kolingen. This is the next part of the game. Now it's a little too loud? Okay. How's that? A little better? Let me know if that's better. I just adjusted it. So we're in Kolingen. Totally new part of the map. Totally new part of the game. So now we're here. Let's save. I forget, is there a world map button in this game? Oh, you can change your characters. That's cool. Okay, there's how you blow up the map. You press start, and it goes all the way. So now you can see we went from that desert all the way to the west, and we're in a totally new area now. And you can see if we go up, there's stuff, and if we go down, there's stuff. So let's go up first and see if we can do anything with that. Here we go. Kolingen, we've arrived. The Block with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Block. He says, I love that castle song. Me too. I mean, I love a lot of the music of this game, and there's some great music coming up. I cannot wait. Thank you, The Block, for our first super chat of the night. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Okay. A strange glowing creature flew right through here, scared the living daylights out of me. It took off southward towards Jador. Ah, well, remember, we're on the hunt for Terra. Sounds to me like that might have been Terra that they're mentioning seeing fly through the sky. No, look. We meet again. Leave me alone. So here's the deal. If we had decided to come here with only 3 party members, which why would you do that? Yes, you can actually hire Shadow again right now, and he'll be a part of the game. However, remember with Shadow, it's completely random if he leaves. So imagine you continue on with the plot, you're in the middle of a new area dungeon, and he leaves. Now you're down a party member. So some people do like to do this. Seriously, some people do like to do that. But for me, nah, we're just going to stick with a dedicated party at this point. I wouldn't talk to that guy if I were you, because he's an assassin. We get unsavory sorts in here. That guy over there's an assassin. They're all talking about him. Okay. I like that they play his theme song whenever he shows up. My younger brother's a bit eccentric. Lives alone up north and says he's going to build a coliseum or such nonsense. That's interesting. That thing. I don't know what it was, but it tore up my house. It looked like some kind of glowing monster. This guy's saying his house was destroyed, possibly by Terra. It sounds like his house was wrecked by Terra. That sucks. I saw a pretty light. It came here and everyone else was afraid, but I liked it. Was that thing really a monster? It stopped right in front of my little girl. I could see it had gentle eyes. Huh. What's this music playing? There's a door right here from behind. I wonder if we can get there from the... Oh, there's a chest. Maybe we could go to the back of the house. Look at this. Oh, Locke, it's been a while. Ages even. What? Worry not, worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. So, guess what? We're about to get some interesting stuff. It's a good thing I happened to perfect my herbal concoction right when the girl hasn't aged a day and never will. Hee hee hee. Had to use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse with you begging me like that. Oh, here we go. Rachel. You're sure this stuff will work? Of course, of course. The love of your life will sleep here just like this forever. And ever, and ever, hee hee. If there were a way to call her spirit back. A way to call her back, eh? You mean like that legendary treasure? Hee hee. Oh yes, I suppose if you had that, you might be able to reawaken her. Gwee. Okay. I failed her. Lock. So, that was cool that Celeste was in the party, because you get that bonus. That's actually a little bonus if she's in the party. So, it's obvious that Locke has a tie to this woman, right? We just don't know what it is. It sounds perhaps like he was maybe in a relationship with her and something happened to her. And now she's stuck in suspended animation here forever. And it sounds like they think basically she's like a vegetable. Like she's dead, but the body stays alive. Weird, right? Bob DeForenzo with a $5 super chat says, here's to a good stream. This game is a classic. Indeed it is. Thank you so much, Bob, for the super chat. I appreciate that. And then there was a $5 super chat from Secret Rain. He says, bad news, I actually returned my X-Real 1 Pro glasses. I think VR and AR glasses headsets need 5 to 10 years to cook. How's the stream going? So far, so good, but we literally just started 5 minutes ago. Thank you, Secret Rain. So, that's it. Same thing. And that's it. So the question is, what was this old kooky man referencing when he said secret treasure? Remember he just said that? The secret treasure? What does he mean? Can we figure that out? I don't know. It's my dream to see an opera at the Opera House south of Jador, with a handsome date, of course. I get all dolled up, put on a sequined dress, and then what would you do? Continue. Locke, is that you? Have you stopped by Rachel's house? I think we were just there. Thanks. Oops. So, air knife, chain flail, moonring blade, shuriken, flame scroll, water scroll, lightning scroll. So, of course, they have the items for Shadow. If you end up recruiting him again, you can buy his items here. Anything new here? Mithril shield. Well, that would only be good if we didn't have the dual equipping Genji glove on lock. I mean, honestly, these look like the same items, don't they? They're not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, there's an iron helm, but yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. Okay. And I'm just going to check to see if there's any new items here. 11 high potions. We have ethers. A holy water. Cure zombie. Let's buy some of those. Antidote. I only have one. Buy those. All right. Make sure we have enough sleeping bags. Okay. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house up there. No one lives there anymore, though. This house here? I couldn't protect her. Another flashback for Locke. Prepare for sad music, everyone. This is one of the saddest songs of the entire game. Locke, what are we off to find today? It's almost your... Well, there's supposed to be an amazing treasure hidden somewhere in this mountain. We're gonna find it. Locke, look out! Rachel! Rachel, are you awake? I can't remember anything. Get out of my house! It's your fault Rachel lost her memory! Wait, just let me talk to her. Please, just go away. I don't know who you are, but my parents get upset whenever you come here. Rachel would be better off without you hanging around, Locke. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. With you here, she can't even do that. Wow. A year went by. When I finally returned, I found out that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory had returned just before she died. The last thing that she said was my name. I never should have left her side. I failed her. Wow. That's a heavy story. So you understand why when I say I feel like Locke is the co-protagonist along with Tara. I think that's why. Like, that's a crazy heavy story. And I understand, like, obviously, Cyan's family was murdered by Kafka and Sabin, the reluctant son who didn't want to be the Prince of Figaro. But his story is kind of like a classic romance gone wrong. And you're going to see later on, the story actually will continue. We found another elixir. We found an elixir in every clock in the game. Seriously. It's crazy how many elixirs we found so far. Okay. So I think we can get that secret item at the back of the house. Yes, here we go. Ready? Green Beret. So the Green Beret is a very, very good early game hat. Let's see here. I was just going to say, it's much better than Bandana. And it gives you much higher evasion and defense. Curious who we want to put it on. She needs the Magus hat because that's going to buff her magic. Sabin already has a Green Beret. All right, you know what? Yeah, let's put it on lock. Let's put the Green Beret on lock. That's a good choice. Okay. Yes, this is the Steam PC version of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Correct. Best stay away from that house on the eastern edge of town. A crazy old coot sits in there mashing up herbs all day for his shady concoctions. Ivan, he's got a ghost in his basement. Well, we know it's not a ghost now. So, we got big backstory for Locke here. Thankfully, that's good. Let's head south now, because they said that, basically they saw who we suspect is Terra head towards Jador, right? Get him to steal. Hopefully we're going to start gaining new abilities soon. Like I said, with Sabin, I swear by now we would have had more. And with Cyan, I'm sure we would have had more too. So they must have changed that in this edition. All right, Phoenix down. For the record, you used to walk way slower on the overworld. So we're probably going to have less encounters on the overworld than you would have had in the standard game. Yeah, we should have had that fire dance move already. I'm curious why we didn't get it yet. If there's something they changed about this version. Sleep Sting. Put Locke to sleep there. There's a hero ring in the northern house. Oh, I didn't get a hero ring. It was in where? It was in Kolingen? Can we get it? Are you sure? It seems like preemptive strikes and back attacks are way prominent in this version too. Again, I never played this version before. But I don't remember them being nearly as common in the original game. Oh, we didn't go north? We gotta go north? You're right. I went south too soon. We should have went north and explored north. We'll do that. This way. I totally didn't go north. Oops. Here we go. A couple things here. I got a high potion. Nice. So he can attack and he steals while he attacks because he has the special knife that steals when attacking. This is excellent. Maybe we're going to get a lot of items now. At least the thief knife. Dragon's Neck Cabin. Hero ring. Nice. Why we can't let the world become too peaceful? Don't you see? People shine at their brightest when they're at war. My Colosseum will be a monument to the glory of battle. If I can ever finish it, that is. No one helps me. Wow. I want to sleep. They won't let me. All right, so we have a hero ring, which is a really good item. Let's see here. So, a golden ring once worn by an ancient hero boosts physical and magical attack power. Both. It boosts both? That's interesting. You know, we should put that on then? Save it. 100%. We should give him the hero ring. Because he's using both magic and physical attacks, right? Combination. So, there you go. What's weird? I was just going to say, what's weird is it showed something in the forest. Chocobo stable. We found a Chocobo stable. Hello. Ah, that's cute. 100 gil for a Chocobo ride? Nah, I want to do some of the combat. I want to try to get some levels, so we'll just do the combat along the way. Good evening, King Michael. How are you? It's good to see you, man. Everyone who's here, thanks for coming by and hanging out with me for Final Fantasy VI. I really appreciate you guys coming by and sharing your time with me when I play my favorite RPG of all time. If you are enjoying yourself, please remember, if you're on YouTube, to like the stream. Liking the stream is a huge help for engagement purposes. And please support the stream. The first 3 Final Fantasy VI streams have done well for support and allowed me to continue playing the game at the high capacity that I've played it. I want to keep that going. So please support if you can tonight. Everything is appreciated. And we're at the final 8 packs of the Lorcana cards that we're going to unpack if we qualify for levels of support tonight. So let's go. Well, King Michael, I'm good except for the air quality. The air quality is 65% here because of the wildfires, and it's terrible. It's really bad air. It smells. Outside of that, I'm in a good mood and enjoying Final Fantasy. Let's quickly just run to the inn. Oh, it's right here. Here we go. Was dinner good? We just had turkey hot dogs and mixed veggies. That was it. So it was okay. You know what I had? Hot pepper relish from Jersey Mike's. We had bought it months ago and I never used it. I put it on a hot dog. It was seriously good. So if you guys have never had the hot pepper relish from Jersey Mike's sandwich shop, it's really good. And you can buy it in its own container and use it as a condiment for yourself. You don't just have to get it on their sandwiches. All right, now let's head south. Yeah. Did they? Dead to Me says they already got rid of that sandwich. So you're talking about the hot Italian one, the one that they like grill. They got rid of it, huh? That sucks. It was good. I liked it. La 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 la. Oh man, that's a lot of rock wasps. Humble the Pummel says he also tried the Philly cheesesteak from Jack in the Box and he agrees. It was too much steak, not enough veggie, and a lot of salt. Personally, I thought the meat was fine. I actually thought the meat was tender and juicy. My problem with it was I wanted more of a balance. I wanted more flavor from the other components. And the bread kind of is a little chewy. Like you want a more, like a crusty bread on a Philly. And it doesn't have that. It was like very mushy. But look at these guys. Stole a potion. Nice. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph says amazing stream so far. Keep it up. So there's a chance that Locke will steal when he attacks, but it's not guaranteed. Okay. I think this is Jador, right? We're at Jador. King Michael says he had a Qdoba bowl today. Yummy. Qdoba's pretty good. I've had good stuff from there. I've had not so good stuff from there, but some of the stuff I've gotten I like. Like, they have that marinated, what's it called? Some kind of a chicken. I forget what it's called, but I like the chicken that they have with the spicy marinade. Mithril shield, twist headband, the mithril vest, ninja gear, and a white dress. These are good, but I think I'll buy the white dress for her. Simply because that's going to allow her to have more magic. But outside of that, I don't think I'll buy anything else here. La 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 la. Chocobo place right there. Weapon shop, see if they got anything good. Ooh. A better sword for Cyan. Yeah, let's buy that. Better knuckles for Sabin. Yeah, let's buy that. And that stuff is for Shadow if you had them. Nice. Cool, better stuff. All the poor people were forced out of town. I hear they built a new town in the valley between the mountains up north. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How you doing, Captain? He says, I'm heading out for the night. All right, I'll see you later. Have a good night, Captain. Those folks in Zozo don't have an ounce of honesty among the lot of them. Don't trust a word that they say. Shall we rest up? Might as well rest up. Okay. La 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 la. Relic shop? I'm gonna be an opera singer when I grow up. Huh? You don't know where the opera house is? It's way south of here. Peace ring, barrier ring, mithril glove, earring, night coat, and sniper. All stuff we already got. Yeah, we already have all those. The class divide is starkly apparent here. All the middle-class families live in the southern part of town. The richer folks live up in the north. You can see one of their enormous mansions from here. I saw a girl bathed in light speed off toward the northern mountains. This is the Jidor auction house. It's always full of wealthy aristocrats. So, later in the game, you can actually participate in auctions here, and there's actually very rare items you can get. But right now, I don't think we have enough money. Yeah, see, it says it's over. We wouldn't have enough money to do one anyway. But later in the game, you can get rare magicite crystals, weapons, armor, all kinds of good stuff here at that auction house. Okay. Every once in a while, one of those shady kids from Zozo wanders down here looking for an easy mark, so be careful. Okay, let's head north. Jador, Ozer's mansion. Ether. Here's the spitting image of Maria. Huh? Haven't you heard of her, you say? She's a famous opera singer. So who's he talking about? He must be talking about Celeste, because who else is he talking about, right? Okay, look at this. A treasure chest on canvas. Picture of an old urn. A beautiful still life of flowers. Starshine Radiance says, honestly, the only good things are the two magicite that pop up. The rest is accessories like regen, that they give regen and float. Yeah, but they are rare. Like, you can only get them at that house, if I remember correctly. It appears to be a lamp. A very old painting. Look at this. This one looks awfully familiar. Who could that be? A suit of armor, it would seem. Picture of a lovely lady. So that's it? That's all of them. So this guy must be Ozer, the owner of the house right there. Okay. All right, well, guys. That's Jador. There wasn't much here. But everyone is saying to go north, that they saw this Vitera flying north towards the mountains. We already know to the north we have the town of Zozo. Now, they did mention down here the Opera House. Want to check it out quick while we're here? Stabbed him right in the nuts. Did you see that? Right in the crotch. No, I do not smoke anything at all. So obviously right now, Cyan and Sabin are our powerhouses, and we need Celeste to heal and cast magic. Locke is okay, but he is stealing. The Opera House is closed. You dick. I can't even check it out. What an ass. Well. Alright. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Vietnamese comrade, and I'm glad that you're enjoying King Michael. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Once again, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please support it. We've had all well-supported streams of Final Fantasy VI up to this point. I want to keep playing the game. It has not fallen off as of yet, but now we have a new week, and sadly, yesterday's stream we had to get canceled because of the technical difficulties. Today we're back. Please, let's keep it going for the classics and my favorite RPG of all time. Oh, I got a twist headband. What's up, the Sploofy? How are you? Oh, did I just learn something? She learned Imp. Inflicts an Imp status on the target, removes it if already inflicted. Interesting. What to do if you hate the stream? Leave. Don't stay. If you don't like the content, you don't have to stay for it. You can leave. That's your prerogative. There we go. So we had a twist headband, but I think Locke we already gave the green beret. Unless he can wear it. He can. So slightly less defense, but look at this. Increase to strength, agility, and stamina. So let's do that. A twist headband. That's right. Actually, no one's forced to be here, if you can believe it. Yeah. Level 13 with Locke. That's cool. Let's save right outside of town. Okay. Yes, how do you say your name? Angeles? Yes. So far, so good. No problems whatsoever today with my setup or PC or anything, so I think the PSU was probably the problem. Zozo, never heard of it. Oh, look, random encounters in the streets. Look out for the gobbledygooks. There's nothing worse than a gobbledygook. And they're hitting me with wrenches now. Look at this. Take that, you gobbledygook. Nice. Ooh. This theme is remixed. Dun, 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 dun. He's dead. Look, this guy's dead. Dun, 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 dun. You guys are hurting me by throwing these stupid wrenches. Bunch of jerks. What do you do if you hate the stream but like the chat? Close the stream. You could pop the chat out, right? I don't know. Can you pop the chat out on Kick? Great people here. You can trust everything they say. Yeah, right. That's what I would do. I would close the stream and just pop out the chat. There you go. Talking and popped out chat. Close your eyes. Watch the stream with your eyes closed. The second hand, my watch is pointing at 30. Oh, no. Veil Dancer. Oh! Damn! We got owned by the Veil Dancer, dude. Ow! Do you see how much damage she did? God damn. Well, I guess we're using a Phoenix down. I wasn't expecting her to hit me that hard. That was crazy. Whew. Okay. Wow! Again? Basically, she hits level 2 spells, and it's an instant kill. Oh my god. This is gonna be rough going. The window, look. Ether. This one's empty. Someone already looted that one. The door is rusted shut. Wonder if there's a way to open it. Okay. Dickie D says, do you remember there was a guy in chat who was upset when you fought with Pokemon? Yeah, I remember. He was like, oh, don't hurt the Pokemon. Yes. Can we get Chainsaw? We're not there yet. We're getting there. The thing is, I don't remember the clock's time for Chainsaw, and no one in the town actually tells you the right time. You just have to guess it. Obviously, I want Chainsaw, but the thing is, I'm not going to use it. I don't have Edgar. Ah. Try stealing from the harvester for fun. I'm trying to remember what he has. Okay. Great. Just great. Okay, let's go this way. I think we're supposed to go this way. I'm trying to remember. A girl? Nope, I haven't seen any girls lately. There's definitely not one at the top of the floor of this building, so don't bother checking. So let's go to the other building then. Over here? I don't know if there's anything over here, though. See if I can steal. I feel like he's already going to be dead. Yes, there's Lilo and Stitch in the Arcana set. We already got some of them, and we got the rare one too. That's worth $1.50. I don't think that's Vanish saved him from Aura Cannon. Saying. Is there nothing here? Oh, nothing. Okay, we gotta go this way. This is the way we're supposed to go. Oh, no. Nice. Stole dragon boots. We got them. We got the dragon boots. Those are good, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Starshine Radiant says the clock puzzle trick is that none of the people in town will tell you the truth of what time it is, so you rule out things that way. That is correct, but it's still kind of... Oh, Cyan just learned a new ability called Flurry. Sweet. That's excellent. And we got a barrier ring. So, let's see here. I see Dragoon boots. Steel boots made for Dragoons. Change the attack command to jump. So now you jump when you attack, so you're basically off the screen during the wait to attack, so no one can hit you while that happens, which is actually very effective in certain situations. But Flurry is great. It's 4 hits. Flurry is a series of 4 hits. It's you don't have to charge anymore. That's going to be a big improvement for Cyan. Look who we got here. Don't listen to the others. Trust me, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, come on. This is nonsense. Come on. That's complete nonsense. Now we take tons of damage for no reason. Back attack baloney. See, time you say it's 4 o'clock. They're all telling you a lie. No cutting in line. Yeah. No, get in line. They all tell you the wrong time. Every single person. All right. Exactly. Why does every fight a back attack? I don't know. In the original, it wasn't that common. I don't know why they made it so common in this version. It's very weird. Here it is. It's Flurry. Look. That's awesome. 4 heavy attacks. What's up, J-Rad? How are you tonight? Jump from building to building. We want to go to that door up there first? I think we do. Oh, crap, we can't. I think we want to go to the door up top first. I can't remember. Soon, Saban should have a better attack that attacks all enemies, if I remember correctly. I think he's about to get it, so that'll make him much better, too. What's up, Adam Outlaw? How are you tonight? Good to see everyone. It's level 15, so we're almost there. Okay, good. I think we're supposed to go all the way up first. Check this out. Oh, no, this guy has magnitude 8. It's a ground shockwave ability. Very damaging. Now Cyan's much better. Got him. He disappeared. Wow. Lock 14, Celeste 14. The Brigand's Glove. Leather glove designed to aid in banditry. Changes to steel command to mug. Now, wait a minute. He already is stealing. Do we need this? I don't think we need this. Right? Because we already have. He's already wearing the Thief's Glove. Thief's Bracer. See? Increases the success rate of steal. I'm trying to figure this out because he already has the Thief's Knife. See, the Thief's Knife sometimes steals. And the Thief's Bracer increases the chance. So do we need to use Mug? Mug is guaranteed. See, Mug is guaranteed. But I don't know how it works. Like, he won't double attack if you Mug. He'll only attack once. So I think what we're doing right now might be the better idea. Because if we put on the Brigand's Glove, we start using Mug, he's not going to attack twice because Mug is only one attack. It won't use the Genji Glove. I don't think. Will he attack twice? Let's find out. Let's see if he attacks twice when we Mug. Let's find out. Okay. Oh, that's it. Dead end. Can't go any further up. Okay. Mug. So let's see what happens when we Mug. There he goes. Okay, he does attack twice. Sweet. He tries to steal twice, too. So if he misses the first time, he'll try to do it the second time. That's excellent. Is there something you can equip to get less random fight encounters? Yes, but it's much later in the game. You don't get it now. My watch hand, second hand is pointing at the 2. That's a lie, too. Everything they tell you is a lie. The high potion. Yeah, I think double mugging is better. Because even if he misses with the steal the first turn, he might get it second turn. Silver spectacles. Another item. He just stole all my gil. Starship Rating says you actually have the ability to turn off all encounters in the options if you want to cheat. That's in this version. Wow, that is pretty cheap. Silver spectacles, I forget what those do. Prevent darkness. Ah, it's not good. That's crappy. Okay. Got him again. Stole on my gil again. Kill him. Stalking Tiger, it's good to see you. Thanks for $7. And he says, I'm hearing less angry bird noises outside. Perhaps Ghost Bird feels he's spilled enough blood to punish our town for its sins. I pray this is true. How you doing, Stalking Tiger? Good to see you. Welcome back. Wow. That's actually our biggest super chat of the night. We've had almost no super chat. Thank you for the 7. Guys, we're now at $27 of support. And I've been streaming almost an hour. Again, this was always my concern and fear, playing a classic. Please, tonight, support Final Fantasy. Let's keep it in the rotation a good amount. Let's keep it well supported. I really love the game, as you know. It means something to me. If you have passion for classics, please support tonight. Okay. Wow, look at our HP. Yikes. Is blind still bugged in the game? I don't know if it's bugged. It always, in my opinion, worked. What blind would do is make it so that you have a lower hit rate with physical attacks. Seconds, they're divisible by 20. Everyone telling you this stuff is all wrong. Jessica, thanks for $5. If you need more super chats, here you go. Keep up the great streaming. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Up to 32. Remember, our milestones are at 100, 150, 200, etc. If we get a $50 contribution in one go, that's a guaranteed pack of Lorcana cards we'll be opening later. I did get more prismatic evolutions, so if we get big contributions of 100 or more tonight, I have those to open. All right, let's go, please. Let's support the classics. Okay. Uh-oh. I want to kill this guy before he does Magnitude 8, because Magnitude 8 is busted. Magnitude 8 hits the entire party with a ginormous attack that does tons of damage. Ah! Saban learned Rising Phoenix, so this is his move where he has a ton of area effect damage. You'll see. She's almost out of MP. We might have to use an ether or two. We don't find a save point soon. Okay. Burning Fist. There it is. It's attack. Wow, attack way up. Knuckles infused with the power of flames that may cast fire when you strike an enemy. Wow, that's excellent. Very, very nice. Okay. Well, Jay Jessica, thanks for $10. So what the heck? Why not another super chat? Let's get the support flowing. Thank you, Jessica. That's our biggest super chat of the night now. So let's get that up on the leaderboard. Thank you so much. Now we're at 42. Can we get our first tip of the night? We have no tips whatsoever via PayPal. Can we get our first kicks of the night? I can't believe we have no kicks. Let's get our first kicks and our first tip of the night, if possible, to get momentum flowing. Let's go, guys. Okay. So I think I want to use an ether here. Yeah. Okay. What brings you up here on this fine day? Do you need to get through here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate for there to be any trouble. Why don't I let you pass? Dadaluma! So if you can't tell, he was lying. Okay. Just like everyone in this town, he's full of crap. He's going to attack you. I suplexed his ass. Take this, Dadaluma. How about some chopping your leg off? Got the jeweled ring from Dadaluma. Suplex of Legends. Ah! We got him already. Damn, we kicked his ass. Thank you so much to Sam for a $5 super sticker. I appreciate that, Sam. That gets us to 47 of support tonight for Final Fantasy so far. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sam. A twist headband with his second one. So, what was the item we stole from him? Jeweled ring. Handsome ring set with a large gemstone prevents petrification. That's it. It's not so special. Alright, that guy kind of sucked. That guy was not very tough at all, huh? Not really. X potion. Hermes sandals. We got a second pair of Hermes sandals. I mean, that's excellent. But the question is, who do we want to put it on? Locke needs the Genji glove to be effective. Celeste needs the double earrings to have good magic. And Sabin, I love having the counter attack on him. I guess we'll take off the counter attack. Yeah. By the way, I missed the clock, didn't I? I think we walked by it. The clock that was going to give us the chainsaw. Not that we need the chainsaw right now, because the chainsaw is actually an item for Edgar, and we're not using Edgar. But it's good to have it for when you get him later on. Yes, I plan on doing all the optional content in the game. As long as people keep coming by and supporting this stream. That is my concern, is that, because it's an old game, it'll fall off. I hope it doesn't. So far, it's done amazing. That's why I want it to keep going. Look. Terra? Terra? She's frightened. Who are you? This girl is your friend, I presume? Terra, is she all right? So, her name is Terra. Terra. Interesting. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Rama, the Esper Rama. You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth. Why hide the fact you're an Esper? Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. But my grandma told me that humans and Espers once lived side by side. Of course, that was just a bedtime story. No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony. At least until the War of the Magi. The War of the Magi. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers. After that meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. But then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew, I couldn't read that, and thus began the hunt for Gestal, the leader of the men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. It scrolled too fast there. It was too hard to read the first message. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. Do I press the button now? I do. I have to wait. They weren't waiting for me to press it. Those who were captured are still held in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers, excuse me. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I'm here with you. She seems to have calmed down a little. I called Terra here to me when I sensed that she'd lost control. She responded to that call. So Terra's an Esper? No, she's a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She's afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? The others of my kind who are trapped in Gestal's Magitech research facility may be able to help her. And if we can get inside that facility, you're sure that we'll find them? The Magitech research facility? Your people are in there? I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward, but I fear I can remain here no longer. What do you mean? Gestal's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's powers by force, but that's not the way to unlock our true potential. Only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full. What are you saying? Thank you to XJW9, 1,000 kicks over on Kick. Thank you, XJW. That's actually our first kicks of the night. I appreciate that very much, and that gets us up to 57 of support. Now we have Cantaloupe dropping singles again. Cantaloupe, well, before you do that, let me check and see, because I want to be able to count your contributions tonight. Let me see what you're at for the week. Let's see. Cantaloupe. Was it 1,019, and he just did not. So, okay. So anything above 1,000 counts for tonight's stream. Got it. That's what I needed to know. Archfiend just did 100 kicks over on Kick. Thank you, Archfiend, for that. That gets us up to 58 of support. Very nice. Okay. So what are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. But... Aha. These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. Wow. So you understand what he did? He just sacrificed his own life to give us this Magicite so we could be powered up to try to stop the Empire. He didn't think he could do anything. Again, thank you, XJW. 500 more kicks. Thank you, XJW, for all your support. Now we're up to 63 of support. We've got momentum. Thank you guys for the momentum. Maybe we'll get our first tip of the night. Maybe we'll get a membership for tonight. That'd be great. So, you're really gone, aren't you? He turned himself to Magicite. He gave up his life to help us. Wow. So, what just happened is essentially he sacrificed himself, okay? And now what's going to happen is we're going to get our first Magicite of the game. The Magicite is how you learn magic, how you get stat upgrades when you level up, and how you do summoned espers / summoned monsters in this game. So it's actually 3 things in one. All right? This is a good time to split the part. So we come back, I'm going to check out each one of these that they're giving me. I'm going to see if there's any differences between this and the original game. Maybe they changed it up a little bit. I don't know. And we're going to figure out who gets what, because everyone immediately is going to start learning magic spells that we're going to want to start using. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Be back in a sec with more. See you then. Okay. Time for a very brief break. I'm going to use the restroom and then come back and continue for another hour. So here's the deal. We've got momentum. If people keep supporting, all right, we may hit some milestones. 100 is the first milestone. 150 is the second. If we get a $50 contribution, that's a guaranteed pack of cards we're going to get opened on the stream. And I would appreciate if we could keep that momentum going for this game so I can play it. Remember, I want to play it again tomorrow night, too, because we missed out on last night. So please support the stream if you can. Thank you to Jessica, who just became a member. So that technically is our first membership of the night. And that will get us to 66 of support. I will have to count all these single kicks from Cantaloupe at the end of the stream. I'll be able to figure that out then. But again, the one thing we're missing is a tip. It would be great to get a nice tip via PayPal right now for the momentum, okay? So, I'll be right back, guys. Just going to use the restroom and stretch my legs, and then we'll continue. See you in just a sec. Okay. Are we good? Get rid of this moron. Nothing big, right? It's just a bunch of single kicks that came in while I was gone. Okay. That's what it looks like. Like I said, I can total up these Cantaloupe kicks at the end of the night, because I already know he had done 1,000 already this week. So that's how I can figure this out. Okay, so all right. Let's continue, everybody. Again, another hour. If we get enough support for milestones, we will be doing DSP pack rips after the next hour of gameplay. Let's see how the night goes. Please keep it going. Let's support so we can do our openings and keep the momentum for this game. All right, let's continue. Here we go. Welcome back, everyone. It's time to continue with Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster here on DSP Gaming. And we are about to get our first ever Magicite. Are you ready? Here we go. Why would you do such a thing? If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. You must stop the Empire. There must not be a second War of the Magi. And so, we got the Rama Magicite. Continuing. The Kate Sith Magicite. Does that sound familiar? That's right. Kate Sith did not originate in Final Fantasy VII. Kate Sith was a creature before that game. Kirin Magicite. And Siren Magicite. All right. So, we should now have a Magicite menu, I believe. Where does it go? I forget. Is it in? It's not abilities, right? It is. Okay, so if you go to lock and go to espers, right? So it's going to tell you the ability that you're going to cast if you use it as a summoned monster. As you can see, each one's a different MP cost, right? So Rama, Judgment Bolt will bathe all enemies in lightning. Kirin, Holy Aura, gradually restores the party's HP. Lunatic Voice, silence all enemies. Or Kate Sith, Cat Ring, confuse all of the enemies. Okay? So that's one. Number two, if you press X, it now shows you what magic you're going to begin to learn because you have this equipped. In order to earn the spells, you need to gain what's called, well, it used to be called, was it AP? Okay, but I don't know if it's still called that or not. These are points that you get after you fight. And whether you're fighting a regular fight or a boss fight, you earn these points. The more you earn, as you can see, you have a rate that you earn the spells. So, for example, Thunder says times 10. So, for every AP you earn, you're going to get 10, and you need 100 in order to get that ability. So, if we get 10 AP after fighting in this game, you'll learn the Thunder spell if you have this equipped. And it's a 2 rate for Thundara, so that means we need 50 AP to learn Thundara, and Poison is times 5, so we would need 20 to learn Poison. But just as important as that, okay, take a look at that right there. At level up, stamina +1. So what you also want to do, okay, is you want to equip the one that's going to make the most sense. So stamina, who needs more stamina, right? Let's take a look at the others. So Kirin is the one where you're going to learn all magic that's healing. Cure, but also Cura, which is the level 2 healing spell. The regen spell that gradually restores HP. Poisona, which cures poison. See that? And Libra. And that's it. There's no stat bonus for Kirin. So if you level up having Kirin equipped, you don't get anything. Siren. Sleep. Silence. Slow. Fire. So that's an offensive spell. And at level up, you gain 10% HP. That's huge. Because let's say, for example, right now, Locke has over 300, maybe 400 HP. He'll gain 40 bonus HP each level. So you'll end up with a giant health sink. Okay? Or Kate Sith, as you can see, Confuse, Imp, Flow, and Magic +1. So who do you want to give Magic +1 to? Obviously, one of your magicians, right? So probably right now, Kate Sith is what we would give to Celeste, because she's going to become a better magic user because she has it equipped. Plus, she already has the base level attack spell of Ice, so she doesn't really need Fire. However, she probably could use Thundara. That would be a good one for her to learn. But also, you probably want her to learn Cura so that she can cure your whole party at a better rate. So it's actually a tough decision. It really is. Like, do you want her to learn the spells that'll be more effective first? Or do you want her to actually start getting a magic buff when she levels up, right? So what you can do is obviously you swap it around as well. you don't always need to keep it on the same people, especially once they max out the spells that they can learn. So I actually think for now, all right, I think I will give Kate Sith to her. She already knows Imp. See that? Oh, that's good that it does that it tells you. See that? I like that. She doesn't know that. See, she already knows Cure and Poisona. So I think I'm going to give her Kate Sith because I want her to start having the Magic Plus, okay? Locke. How about we give... Let's give him Siren. So he'll get an HP buff, okay? And let's give Rama to Cyan, and let's give Kieran to Sabin. And we'll have them have these for a little bit, and then afterwards we'll start swapping around. Again, you don't always have to have the same ones equipped, okay? All right, we've done it. That's our first our first Magicite use. Terra, wait for us. We'll be back for you. Look who's here. Everyone's here. I was just thinking. Let's talk on the way back down. So now we get a little cutscene. Darkside Harry Johnson, thanks for $2. He says, you're goated king, let's ride. So the Empire's been draining magic from Espers. So Les, was all of that true? I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure. I have to press a button here, I guess. They're just auto-playing. Okay. But I've heard rumors to that effect. I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We best split up again. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narsh. That would be indeed wise. Or that would indeed be wise. Excuse me. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone? Don't worry, I'll go with her. Locke! Might I advise going in greater numbers? So, these two are already needed. I mean, we're just going to keep the same party, right? Like, there's no reason to split the party up now. Let's just keep the party that we were using. Especially because we just gave them the first Magicite. Oh, I just screwed that up. Right? There we go. Now, the thing is, in this town, there is a chainsaw, and we didn't get it. We didn't find it. Done. Wait for us back in Narsh. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll have to head back to Narsh. So, how are we going to get there? The Empire's on the southern continent. But they've closed all the harbors and no ships are permitted to leave port. The town of Jador to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in where there's a guild. Locke, yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's a rumor about a legendary treasure hidden in Imperial territory and all. I thought I might have a look around. Starshine Radiant says, you can double or quadruple AP, gain, and boost options as well if you want to just learn magic fast. Yeah, we're going to do it the fair way. Look, it seems you have some Magicite. Want to learn more about Espers? No. Zozo, never heard of it. So, they did not automatically give us our stuff back, but as you can see what they did do, everyone has MP now. Right? So everyone has the ability to learn spells, which is excellent. The thing is, I want to get the chainsaw, but I can't remember what building it was in. I guess we missed it. Was it in this building? I guess not. Where was the chainsaw in this? I seem to have forgotten how to get to the chainsaw. Okay, we're going to do Rising Phoenix, which is a half circle. This is the first time we're using it, guys. Look at this. Look at this ability. Damn, they changed the animation. That's completely different. That's a completely different animation from the original. Wow. That's very interesting. We got 2 magic AP. And I should call it magic AP now. That's cool. All right. The northernmost building, that's this one. How the hell did I miss it? Where's the clock? Will I do something, XJW? What do you want me to do? This Cantaloupe has done this many times, and it ends up resulting in a ton of support for the stream. I mean, the problem is not Cantaloupe. The problem is Kick. Kick totally shouldn't allow the spamming of single kicks like that in the chat, and Kick has absolutely no way to stop it. I'm serious. There's no way to stop it at all. So it's very dumb. Like, I admit it's annoying that the chat is full of the spam, but Kick is just not... They didn't set up the site right. And so, until they fix it, anyone can just come in here and spam single kicks. You know, what do you want me to do? Okay, we have to go north here, I think. So this is the wrong way. I mean, yes, I'll admit, Cantaloupe spamming the kick chat constantly like that is very annoying. But I don't know what else to do about it, you know? No, you can't. There's no way to limit the amount of kicks someone can give. Unless they just recently changed it. Here. Roles, chat. There's moderation. Which has nothing to do with it. Yep, that's not there. This is analytics. That's nothing. Studio. There's nothing there. Yeah, studio's clips. There's achievements. There's the revenue tab. Okay. And in the revenue tab, all you can do is see your revenue. There's absolutely nothing to control revenue. I was right. There's nothing for it. There's literally nothing set up to prevent someone doing single kicks anywhere. Emotes only, subscriber only mode, banned words, chat moderation. No. There's nothing. So it's obvious Cantaloupe wants attention, right? Now, Cantaloupe has supported big time in the past, and they continue to do so, and I appreciate that. Is it annoying that they keep doing that the way they're doing it? Yes. But I'm not going to stop them. Like, for example, Cantaloupe just did 500 kicks. See that? So thank you to Cantaloupe for the 500 kicks there. I appreciate that. But there's literally nothing that can be done about it whatsoever. That's the way that Kick built the site, is that anyone could just sit there and spam, and it can't be stopped, apparently. Yeah, from what I can see. No. And I just checked. There's nothing. Because you're right. What I would like to do is I would like to set it up so maybe the minimum is 50. Because, for example, on YouTube, the slowest super chat you can do is, what, 99? That's what I set it up for. And I set it up that way. Because it used to be, like on Twitch, people used to throw me the single, what are they called over there? I don't even remember. Diamonds, gems, whatever the hell they're called. They used to do that, and I hated it. So I set it up, and we stopped it. But now there's no way to do it. Like, there's no way to do that on Kick. It's either you turn off kicks entirely, or you have them on, and someone just keeps dropping the singles. Bits, that's what they call it on Twitch. Bits, that's right. Okay. All right. So, yeah, sadly, guys, nothing can be done. I'm sorry about the Kick chat. I can't control it. Kick needs to stop the ability to spam like that. And Cantaloupe knows, I already said to him, it would be nice if you didn't do that. I mean, I appreciate the support, but, you know, I'm not going to ban the guy because he wants to support and he wants attention for it. But yeah, it is obnoxious that he's doing it, obviously. There we go. Oh, come on. We cleared the whole area, beat the boss. Oh, I know, back attack, annoying. Oh, my lord. Yeah. Guys, I can't believe we didn't get a single tip tonight. For real? It would be great to get one tip, everybody. Can we get a single tip tonight? Just to say we got support from everywhere. No, the bot can't moderate kicks. I've looked into it. The bot has no idea how to moderate kicks whatsoever. Like, I'm not even kidding. Kicks are just not moddable for some reason. They didn't set up any way to moderate kicks. Incorrect blitz input. How the hell did I mess that up? I got a Phoenix down. That's a good steal there. Okay. So, look at this. We're all learning magic. Locke has learned sleep. Cyan has already learned thunder. Cyan just leveled up. So, Cyan just got a buff. Yeah, he got stamina +1. Look at that. Sweet. This place is dangerous. Be careful. Don't go doing anything stupid like trying to jump between buildings. Okay, so this is the building that's going to have the puzzle. See? So, I don't recall what it is. At all. Isn't it like 8? Is it like 840 10? I don't remember. Now, the thing is, I could look it up. I could sit here and mess around. But obviously, I just prefer to know what it is. Does anyone know what the code is so we can get it? I'm not going to use it right now because we're not using Edgar. But I want to get the chainsaw so later in the game we can use it. Does anyone remember? You do? Well, tell me that. Tell me what it is. 61050. Thank you. There you go. So, for the record, there's literally no solution. You're just supposed to guess based off of assuming that everyone in town has lied to you and guess the other combination, leaving out the ones that they told you it would be. And then you just guess around till you figure it out. It's not like, oh, there was a puzzle to solve to get the answer, or there was a hidden area to get it. It's not written anywhere. It's just they've designed it that way. So. Nice. Locke has now learned silence. Okay. So there's the chainsaw. That's legit one of the best items in the game. And to get it this early is kind of busted. So it is a chainsaw. It's a giant spinning blade. But at the same time that it's a giant spinning blade, it also can insta-kill an enemy because he pulls it out and turns it into a long chainsaw that he goes like this and like cuts into them. And if that hits, it basically insta-kills most enemies except bosses. It doesn't work on bosses, but when he does it normally, he just spins like this with a giant, like, a round blade, and that does wild damage to a single enemy. Okay, she got magic +1 already. That's excellent. I also love this game, and I hope it stays in the rotation, Humble Pummel. Like, I want to keep playing it, but like I said, I do need people to support it. So if you're here enjoying, please support the stream. I'm playing for about another 30 minutes tonight. So please, let's go and get some more support for Final Fantasy. Suplex that hill guy. Got him. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Midnight 5000, an 8-month member at the super supporter level, and I believe that is a rejoin tonight, right? So that will count towards the stream. Super supporters around $7, so that'll get us to 80. Thank you so much, Midnight. I just received a $27 tip, and someone says, this is a great stream, King. Thank you to the $27 anonymous tipper. Thank you so much. Our first tip of the night is a nice big one. So with that, we are now at 107 of support, which is amazing. Remember, we do an episode of DSP pack rips every time that we have 2 or more packs to open. Right now, we have 1. So if we get to the next milestone of 150, then we will open 2 packs of the Disney Lorcana cards. And of course, if someone does a $50 contribution, that's a bonus pack. We get to the 250, that's a milestone. You know the milestone. So let's go. Let's keep supporting. Thank you, guys. Locke just leveled up. So Les learned confused, Locke learned slow, and Locke got HP plus 10%. Sweet. Look at this. Look what I found. A hidden area back here. The Armor Shop of Zozo, Veil Dancer. I forgot about this at first, but now I remember it. I stole the Thief's Knife? Seriously. So he has 2 Thief's Knives now. Dude, double Thief's Knife. Amazing. That's sick. We have 2 Thief's Knives now. Cool. A potion. That's it? That's all that was in here? Came all the way over here for a single potion. Weapon shop. Oh, there's enemies in here. At least we're getting a lot of preemptive strikes now. That's good. Okay. Starshine Radiant says all enemies have what's considered a rare slot and a common slot. With stealing, often the rare is empty, hence you got the Thief Knife. Cool. His rare was the Thief Knife. Got it. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. Very good. Did I ever play Final Fantasy 0? No, we were going to and then didn't. I think I bought it and never played it, if I remember correctly. The clock doesn't have a minute hand, of course. It never points to the right time anyway. Clock's hand pointing at the 2. They're saying, oh, it's the hour of 2? Wrong. See, every single hint in town is wrong. Every single hint in town is absolutely wrong when it comes to the clock. This is kind of how it works in the game. You notice when we came into Zozo, it was kind of tough. The enemies were kind of messing us up. You notice now that we're done with Zozo, and we're just doing the optional stuff, we're just destroying everything easily. That's pretty much how the game goes. Every area you go into at first is kind of rough, but then you start leveling up, and then everything becomes easy. Look at all this we just learned. Dang. Everyone's learning spells. Sweet. Let's just make sure that no one's learned them all already. I'm pretty sure they didn't. Crap. That's what I wanted to do. Now, she's learning float. He's learning Thundara. He's learning Cura, Regen, and Poisona. Okay, he maxed it, but that's fine, because I want him to keep getting HP plus 10 until someone else maxes, then we'll swap. Apple Goblin with a €5 super chat says, there are people in this world who have chosen to kill their emotions. Remember that. That's a Shadow reference. Thank you so much, Apple Goblin, for €5. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That gets us to 112 of support. And then Darkside Harry Johnson did a $5 super chat. In the middle of a move, he is good. This is good background entertainment while I hang new clothes. Let's ride my king. Thank you to Darkside Harry Johnson for a $5 super chat. Now we're up to 117 of support. So we have momentum towards the 150 milestone and doing an episode of DSP Pack Rips. Let's go, guys. Let's hit it. Let's hit that 150. Scotty Dude just did 666 super chat. Amazing game. Kepka's my favorite villain. Do you have a favorite playable character? Keep up the awesome streams. So, by the way, Scotty Dude just burnt my butt. The fun part about this game is I swear every time I play it, I like another character better. Seriously, like for me, it used to be Sabin, right? Always it was Sabin. Then for future playthroughs, it was like, oh, I like Gao has some good abilities that you learn, right? But now Cyan has been so improved that I think Cyan might end up being one of my favorite characters because now you don't have to charge his moves anymore, so they're actually useful. I did the blitz input wrong. That's great. So we'll see who ends up being my favorite this run. I don't know. Darkshine Rating says, yes, same with me. My recent favorite was Soleil. Eye drops, nice. It's good to be able to steal the random items and stock up. Okay. Get out of here. Scotty Juice says he likes Gao. See, that's the other good thing about the game is that everyone kind of has their own preference. And that's perfectly valid because every character can be good if played correctly or built correctly. You know what I mean? He's so much better in this now, Cyan. I think so far he's the most improved character. Now I'm curious to see what they're going to do with other characters. But he seems most improved to me by a mile. Alright, so they want me to go back to Jador. The fact you don't have to charge Cyan's abilities is wildly crazy. Because that used to be the detriment, and now he doesn't have to do it at all. He used to be the worst character, now he may end up being the best by the end of the game with his abilities. Seriously. Okay. Now having a manual input combos for Sabin is great. Oh, well, you have to do it in this one. I'm putting in the inputs. If you haven't noticed, you do have to put it in for Pixel Remaster. Maybe there's a way to you don't have to, but I am doing it, see? Nice. Sabin learned Poisona. Okay. So, number one, let's go to the inn and get our HP MP back. Oh, so what Boba is saying is, I mean, you can now see the inputs. In the original, they were invisible. You're right. In the original, the inputs would be only in a menu. You'd go to his Blitz menu, and in that menu, it would show you the inputs. But you wouldn't see them on the screen when doing the move. So you'd have to remember the input from the screen. That's correct. All right, let's take a rest. Okay. So, I think we have to talk to Ozer again, if I remember correctly. What about the opera or the auction house? Are we doing this yet? No, you still can't do it. Later on, you can do it. I'm trying to remember exactly when it starts. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. Thank you for helping with the modding. Look, Maria. Mama, me? Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Still, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh dear, we've really in trouble this time. Celeste looks like Maria. She poses. Yeah, see, same thing. So, maybe now, because we know that she looks like Maria, maybe now. Oh, look, a letter. That man must have dropped this. That man is the director of the troupe that performs at the Opera House. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. Dearest Maria, I've decided to take you as my wife, so I'll be coming to kidnap you, the wandering gambler. Who is this wandering what's-his-face? Were you born on a farm, son? Even he looks different. See, everyone's been recolored and looks good now. A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Setzer. Not Seltzer, Setzer. Don't call him Seltzer. Use this name? Yes. That would be Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. Well, if we had that airship, we could find our way into the Empire. Let's set up a meeting with this Setzer. Listen, oh wow. The theme sounds so much better with the real orchestra. Having all this like actual like trumpets and stuff playing is awesome. Awesome. Scotty Hughes says, I always called him Seltzer. That's horrible. How dare you call Setzer Seltzer? How embarrassing. So it sounds like we need to go to the Opera House. And it sounds like he's going to go try to kidnap some woman. Wait a minute. Does that sound like someone you want to associate with? A guy who just says, hey, I'm going to kidnap a woman now. Like, huh? And who announces that ahead of time, by the way? Wouldn't you just show up and do it? Why would you announce your kidnapping? Ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me? Guys, you're not going to believe this. I don't. This is not a joke. This is not me lying or anything because some people accuse me. I just received, are you ready for this? A $500 tip. $500. And this person says, here is some change, King, because the Kiwi Dents are sneaking about you so hard, you've now earned this. I don't know what the Kiwi Farms Dents are doing. I'm not paying attention. I don't go to I haven't been to Kiwi Farms, for the record, in like years. I stay away. Remember when I had that interview with Josh Moon? That was the last time I ever cared about Kiwi Farms, and knowing how messed up that guy is, I will absolutely never, ever look there or care ever again. I just stay away. Okay? So I don't know what they're up to over there, but, I mean, $500 is insane. So thank you very much for that. I mean, this is nuts. We might have to actually end the stream early to open cards. This is crazy. So let's think about this for a second, because I wasn't prepared for this, all right? So first off, that is $50, and that is $100. So right there, the two bonus packs, you're going to have the bonus pack of Prismatic Evolutions and a pack of regular cards. Now, this is $500. That puts us from 123 to 623. So let's just do the math here on that, okay? So 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600. 10 packs, okay? So that means we are going to finish the Lorcana cards tonight, and we're actually going to do pitch black cards of Pokemon again. I'm not going to break open the One Piece today. We'll save that. But we'll go back and do some pitch black tonight as well. Okay? Now, also, we hit the 250 milestone. The 250 milestone means another pack of Prismatic Evolutions. So we are now officially at 14 packs, 2 packs of Prismatic Evolutions, and 12 packs. So the final 8 Lorcana and 4 packs of Pitch Black tonight. Wow. Now, on top of that, Can't Elope just did it. 500 kick says, that's a W tip. Thank you, Can't Elope. And then there was something else. What was it? I missed it. There was another contribution. $2 from Trials says, just hearing the music, I want to download and play. I know. This remixed music is insanely good. Like, ridiculously good. Better than it has any right to be. But, I mean, this is, like, supposed to be the best edition of the game ever. So I understand why they put all this effort in. Okay? So, holy moly. No, obviously, I was not expecting all of that. Whoever did the $500 tip, thank you so very much. That is tremendous. That helps a ton. And we're going to have a nice time with cards tonight, okay? Thank you. So, here's what we'll do. Let's head down to the Opera House. And... oh, God, look at these enemies. This is a new group. We actually didn't encounter this group yet. I'm trying to think how long we're going to need, because 8 packs plus 4 plus 2, right? We might need a lot of time, so I think I have to end soon. Sabin has just leveled up. Let's take a quick look here. She's learning Float and getting Magic +1. He learned everything, but he's getting HP plus 10%. He's still learning Regen and Cura. Cura's going to take a while. And he's learning Thundara, Stamina +1. Okay. All right. All right. Let's save again, because here's the thing. I think, sadly, we're about to enter into a giant plot line that we don't have time to finish now, tonight. The good news is, we're playing this again tomorrow, okay? Let's see what happens when we go inside. Ah, it's you again. We read that letter, so Setzer is coming to snatch Maria. Wait a minute, I can quick save. I can quick save. We can play as much as we want and quick save and just resume tomorrow. Oh, that's a huge new thing. We can play more and just quick save and resume tomorrow, guys. That's excellent. I totally forgot about that. Okay, cool. That's good stuff, man. That's really good stuff. Moses420 is claiming they got banned on YouTube. Let's see. Okay, you're unbanned. I just unbanned you. I don't know why you got banned. I didn't do it, so I don't know what to say. But there you go. Okay, let's go. We read that letter, so Setzer is coming to snatch Maria away. He'll probably appear tonight, right at the climax of the first act. Oh, he loves to make an entrance. Perfect. When he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. Oh, dear me, no. He'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. But if you don't do anything... Do you see my conundrum? I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. I say, let him take her. Huh? Zig Ziglar did a $2 super chat claiming I faked the tip. No, I didn't. What's hilarious about it is you wish it was fake, because then you could be like, oh, you see? He's a faker and he likes opening cards and he's a loser. But everything's real. So cope and seethe, you jealous idiot, and thanks for paying me to say that, you complete moron. Okay. So, We'll use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship. And if all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. Are you mad? If anything should happen to Maria... Boom. That's why we use the decoy. We can hide Maria someplace safe. Come again? You said yourself that Celeste looks like Maria. Now, just a minute. She can be our Maria. We'll let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. Brilliant! Look at her. Hold on there. I'm a former general, not some opera floozy. Damn, she ran to the door and knocked herself out. Me, do, re, mi, fa. Maria, Maria, Maria. Very nice. The voice of an angel. That's the spirit. Uh-oh, look out. Look at this. Wah! I got my own little surprise planned for y'all, just like Setzer. It'll be tons of fun. Better get to work. We gotta make a star out of you, Celeste. God, isn't anyone gonna read it? No. Alright, so we'll be able to do some of this, then we'll quick save, and we'll resume next time tomorrow night, okay? But let's do a little bit of this opera first. Oh, this is neat! They have a whole audience full of the sprites of the game now. That wasn't in the original. In the original, it was some, like pre-drawn stuff. That's really neat that they added in actual, citizens of the game in there now. That's excellent. Wow, that's really cool. I like that. What the? You got to be kidding me. Guys, hold on. The war between the East and the West was growing more violent by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love Maria back at home. This is new. They redid this completely. They did. Because this just used to be a top-down view of, the game's maps. This is redone like a real opera. And the music is better, too. Don't! Ouch. Flattened. He really sings it now? No way! He actually sings the lyrics now? I'm pumping up my volume. Holy shit. Wow. This is a humongous improvement over the original. Wow. I can't wait to do the whole opera. Of course, we're out of time, but we're going to do it tomorrow. I can't wait. All right, so as you can see, let's do the quick save here. Okay. Tomorrow, we will resume from this quick save point. And we'll do the entirety of the opera in one go tomorrow night. This is going to be awesome. So first off, I like Taco Pizza did a $2 super chat. Says, any plans for Yu-Gi-Oh packs? We looked at Yu-Gi-Oh earlier today. I don't know much about it, but if you guys want more variety, I would consider it, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. By the way, listen to this awesome soundtrack, right? They redid the opera music too. Guys, I'm not kidding once again. Are you ready for this? I just received another $500 tip. Another one. And this person says, tell these dents this is all real. Get yourself a good bottle of gin, King. Another $500 tip. So this is the most well-supported stream I have had in months. This is actually more well-supported than my last few marathons. That's insane. So, again, we got to do math. There's no way we can open all these cards tonight, guys. It's just not possible. So we're going to have some rollovers till tomorrow, okay? So let's take a look. First of all, $50 contribution means 15, and then $100 contribution means 16. So that means 3 packs of Prismatic Evolution tonight, as well as 13 normal packs. But now we have to do the math again. Are you ready for this? 650, 700, 750, 800, 850, 900, 950, 1,000, 1,050, 1,100. 10 more packs on top of that. Oh my God. So we are at 1134 of support with 26 packs to open. There is no way we can do this tonight. It would take too long. What we will do, here's what we'll do. Okay? Let's end the Final Fantasy here. Thank you to everyone watching. I mean, this is insane, the amount of support I just received in one stream. It's very, very rare that I would get this much support in any one stream. Okay? We will open as much as we can. I definitely want to finish Lorcana, and maybe we'll do Prismatic Evolutions, and then maybe we'll save the Pokemon cards. Okay? Sound good? So, by the way, Cantaloupe did 500 kick, says W for 1K. Thank you, Cantaloupe, for another $5. And then Mozzie did a $2 super chat. It's a bad day to be a gin bottle. Congrats on this. Thank you so much, Mozzie. So amazing. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Over the top levels of support. Because now we got to figure out what do we do for the other cards, because I don't have an... Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's do what I just said. Let's end this gameplay. Thank you to everyone watching. This will continue, and tomorrow we'll do the whole opera. This is going to be very fun with the fact that they put in real lyrics and singing now. I can't wait. I'll see you all tomorrow for more Final Fantasy VI. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, guys. So, obviously, right? Let's now figure out how do we get out of here? How do we leave the game? I forgot how to leave the game. Configuration? Here it is. So, tonight, we had Imparted Power, encountered Rama, and obtained his Magicite, and Smart Saver, obtained 100,000 gil. Those are the achievements we got tonight. Guys, we got more contributions coming in. This is wild. So, let's get set up here for pack openings. Like I said, there's no way we can do them all tonight. Basically, I can go for about a half an hour, but I can't stay ultra late tonight. I just can't, because I've been staying late. I stayed late last night because of the tech stuff. I can't be here late every night. I got to spend time with my wife, okay? But we're going to do all the pack openings. We'll just split it between today and tomorrow. By the way, for the record, I don't know if people care about Beast of Reincarnation. Personally, I liked it, but I don't know if the audience did. The audience that was here live was very split. Some people liked it, and some people told me they hated it and thought it was boring and generic. So I'm waiting to kind of see what people have to say about it with the videos that I put out today and stuff. But maybe tomorrow what we should do is Dark Souls 2. And then decide for next week, because we're doing Marvel ToeCon on Thursday, decide for maybe Sunday when I come back if we should do more Beast of Reincarnation or not. If people like it or not. I don't know. Like, I liked it, but it didn't seem like it won over the audience very well. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish the 8 packs of, obviously, the Lorcana. We're going to see if we have a hit. We're going to do the 3 packs of Prismatic Evolutions, okay? So that's 11. that still leaves us with 15 packs to open. And we will see what time it is when we're done with all of that. Maybe we just hold it completely off for tomorrow. And we do it on tomorrow's first stream. Okay? Keep in mind, we're going to open Pokemon and we're going to open One Piece. Okay? We have a lot to open. Okay? All right. So let's get set up here. Insane. Let's grab the stuff. And do you see what I'm saying about these premium packs? Like, this is so crazy. So, I only had 1 left. I ordered them. Here's 6. We're about to open 3. I'm only going to have 4 left. I'm going through them so fast, I can't keep them in stock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have enough coming fast enough. This is wild. All right. What the? Oh, my God. Now, I mean, this is just insane. The same person just sent me $1,000 as a tip. I'm not kidding. They just sent me $1,000 tip. And they said, real successful businessmen tip the king at least $2,000 at a minimum. It is unfathomable. It's completely unfathomable. Like now, I mean, to be frank with you, I don't think I have cards. Like, to go, we're going to end up with that amount of support. We're finishing Lorcana. That's enough to finish Pitch Black. And that might be enough to do the whole box of One Piece. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know. I don't think I have any cards left. And I can't order them instantly. They don't come same day. You know what I'm saying? They don't. So again, I'm actually a victim of my own success. I don't know what to do right now. Okay? Well, first of all, Trials, thanks for another $2. Okay? This is insane. The guy, he sent me $1,000 tip. $1,000. So, again, doing the math, right? Obviously, that would be a bonus pack. That would be another bonus pack because it's Prismatic Evolutions and a regular pack. So, there's 4 Prismatic Evolutions, right? Now, that would be 20 more packs. Yeah, it's 20 more packs because it's 10 for 500. So, it's 20. So, we're at 48 packs. And that's the thing. I don't think I have enough. If you do the math, 8 plus, I believe we have 17 left. I think we're going to have 8 packs left. That's what I mean. Like, I actually have to order cards tonight and see if I can get them in 2 weeks, because cards don't come right away. Like, if I order now, I might not even have enough. Well, to this person, obviously, thank you so very much. Of course, I have to be skeptical. Hopefully, it's not a chargeback. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully, this is not someone who's then going to try to charge me back, and then I have to fight with them over it. Hopefully, this is someone genuine. It's impossible to tell when you get tips. It really is. It's just, there's no way to tell. Because you have to understand, especially the guy referenced Kiwi Farms, and it makes it skeptical. I have, over the years, had people try to charge me back badly. And so I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, it's not a chargeback, okay? And this is going to be legit, I hope. Because this is a ton of extra income right now. This is wild, and it's going to help a lot. It is. But it's so hard to believe, right? But it did happen. So, okay. So here's what we're going to do. Right now, So basically, it's 48 packs, but it's 4 prismatic evolutions, so 44 normal packs, right? Okay. So here's what we'll do. Oh my God. Let's do the 8. Let's do the 4 prismatic evolutions. Let's see what time it is and if I could do any more. But we'll do that, okay? And then as long as this is all legit still tomorrow, which I don't think it would be charged back overnight anyway, we will open all the others on tomorrow's streams. But there's no way I could do, because just to do the math, again, 17 here. So 8 plus 17 is 25. 24 packs here. Okay? So 25, we need another 15. So tomorrow we could do the 15, get really deep into One Piece. Maybe we'll get hits. We might actually get hits and everything. Okay? Yeah. So we'll still have some extras. After 15 here, yeah, after 15 here, we'll have more. We will. Oh, no. Please don't tell me. Another $100. I'm serious. This person sent another $100 and said, no chargeback, King. This is all yours. It's the same person. They did another $100. So now with that, it's another pack. It's another pack of Prismatic Evolutions and another 2 normal packs. This is insane. This is absolutely wild and insane. All right. So here's what we'll do. I will still have cards. But what I'm going to have to do is buy cards immediately tonight. There's the only thing I can do. Because after we're done opening all these tomorrow, that's another 3 here. So now we're down to only like 12 left. I'll have like 12 packs left here. Okay? So I will have to tomorrow order more. What do I order? I could try ordering Yu-Gi-Oh! Because those will come fast. I could see if any Pokemon will come fast, but probably not. I got to see what I can get. Okay? I'll see what's available to get quick, so we'll have them for, Thursday, Friday. Well, Friday I'm not here, and Saturday I'm not here. So to try to have some for Thursday, and then try to have them Sunday, so I'll see what I can get. Okay. This is doable. All right? It's doable. But let's do these right now, okay? So I owe 5 packs of Prismatic Evolution? Is that what I said? I owe 5 packs of Prismatic Evolution, right? Yes. Oh my God. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has full art now, but the ones that have full art you can't get. They're on back order for weeks. That's the problem. You can't get these things fast. Okay. Ready? Let's go. Actually, let me set up the camera first. Please let this camera work easily now. It did. Okay, because it was giving me problems earlier today. Good. Okay. Here we go. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to an unprecedented edition of... The reason this is unprecedented, I'm actually not even playing music right now for this. This is the most supported stream I have had in years. I made over $2,000 on tonight's stream of Final Fantasy VI, mostly due to one person who tipped me ridiculous amounts of money. Because of this, I owe a ridiculous amount of card unpackings, okay? But there's no way I could do them all tonight. It's already 9:40 p.m. I can't be here ultra late. I was actually ultra late last night because we had all these problems with tech. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish the box of Lorcana right now. 8 packs. I owe 5. It's either 4 or 5 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. All right? So let's finish this box. Let's open 3 or 4 packs of this box. I can't even count anymore. I've actually lost count. It's 4. No, it's 5. It's 5 because we hit the 250 milestone and there were 4 contributions above $100. So it's 5. Okay. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to finish Lorcana and we're going to do all of these prismatic evolutions. Tomorrow, I'm going to owe everyone a ton. We're going to figure out what it is I owe by the end of this episode. And tomorrow on the morning show, we'll do a morning show and then we'll actually do DSP pack rips right away. And it'll be a long episode and we'll get caught up. People will be able to vote if they want me to go into Pokemon Pitch Black or do all of One Piece. They'll be able to vote on that, okay? So that's going to be cool. And then we'll go from there, but we have to figure out what I owe. I don't even know what I owe at this point. This is wild, okay? Okay, so are we ready? Let's get started. We're finishing Lorcana right now. All right, and then we're doing 5 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. Amazing. Let's go. Holy crap. Let's do it. Let's finish Lorcana. Let's get a hit. Guys, we didn't get a real hit at all in Lorcana. Let's get a real hit in Lorcana right now. Let's do it. Let's go. Ready? Here we go. Gene again. Already got him from Wreck-It Ralph. That version of Captain Hook we already have. I've sorted some of the cards already that we've opened of this set, and there's a second Captain Hook, but we didn't get it yet. We already got Nero the Crocodile. We already got He Who Steals and Runs Away. That is Don Carnage variant. We already have that one. We definitely already have Mr. Snoops. We definitely have the Mouse Queen. This is an entire pack of dupes. We definitely have They Never Come Back. That's the one where it's from Pinocchio and everyone turns into a donkey. We definitely have Chip from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. We definitely have Louie, excuse me. We just got him earlier today. We definitely have the Atlantean Crystal because we also pulled that earlier today. We do not have this guy. We do not have Vincenzo Santorini. He is the explosives expert from Atlantis. I 1,000,000% recognize him because I remember the movie Atlantis. So yeah, he's the explosives expert from Atlantis, and he's a rare card, okay? And final card, a metallic version of the Dodo. I think the Dodo is Alice in Wonderland, is it not? I think so. Okay. Jessica, thank you for $10. Congrats on the tips tonight. Can't wait to see what you pull. Thank you so much, Jessica, for the support. Let's keep going because we have so much to do. We have to move. Thank you so much, Jessica. I appreciate that. Okay, continuing on. Can we get a hit in these final Lorcana packs? We've got a different puppy. It's just Dalmatian puppy. It's generic. We don't have that one yet. We do have Yolana. We got her earlier today. We do have Chaka. We got that one earlier as well. I think it was yesterday. This is a version of Mushu. I think we have both versions of Mushu at this point, so I'm pretty sure that we have that one. Anita Radcliffe. We do have that one. That's from 101 Dalmatians. Genie as a dragon. Yes, we've already seen that one earlier today. Quick Shot. That's new. That is definitely new. And that is Stitch Shooting is gone. That's a new one. Cool. That's an uncommon. Twitter pated we have. That's Thumper being chased by a female rabbit, I believe. Ice Spikes. That's new. I don't know what that's from, though. Ice Spikes? I'm not aware. It actually doesn't even say. So if anyone knows what that's from, I don't recognize it. Ice Spikes. Monstro. The giant whale from Pinocchio. We definitely don't have that, and that's a rare card. That's cool. We have a rare hit. It is Rapunzel. That's considered a rare hit. That's our third rare hit of the set. Let's check that one out for value. Probably not much, but we'll check. Same as the Mickey and the Stitch cards that we got earlier in the set. $1.28. So it is a hit, but it's not a valuable one. And the metallic version of Dump Truck. Okay. Let's keep going. We got to finish this box. Thank you so much, John. He said, I've been watching on the computer, so I couldn't talk. But I just want to say congrats on all the support. Thank you, John. Thank you to everyone tonight who supported in any way. You guys were amazing. I mean, so crazy. There's tips that came in. Wild stuff, but everything. I'm appreciative of everything. The kicks, the subs, the super chats. Thank you, guys. All right, we already have this leopard or jaguar for sure. We have like several of that one. Kuzco, yes, we got him from Emperor's New Groove. Yep. The Chem purse. Yep, that's Honey Lemon's Chem purse from Big Hero 6. Got that one already. We already got Mr. Snoops, obviously. We just got him again. Anita Radcliffe, there you go. Thank you, Anita from 101 Dalmatians again. And we've got the same exact pigeon, Bobby, again. This is new. Magica Dispel. That is from DuckTales. That's a DuckTales villain. Magica Dispel. Cool. That's a good one. That's a blast from the past. And we've got Hiro Hamada. Obviously, Big Hero 6. There you go. That's a rare card. Or that's an uncommon, actually. Here's another uncommon. This one is Patch from 101 Dalmatians. That's another new one we don't have. Excellent. This is a rare Antonio Madrigal. I don't know. Is that Encanto? I'm not sure, Antonio Madrigal. I'm not sure what that is. But that's a rare. And then we have Lumiere from A Beauty and the Beast. That's a high, like a better rarity. See, better rarity right there. And the last card is a metallic lady. How nice. A metallic version of Lady from Lady and the Tramp. I like that. Cool. I actually think this one might have value. I'm going to check it. But when I was doing the cards, I thought it said that Lady had value. I'm going to check. Let's see. Oh, crud. I don't want to do that. Why did that happen? Yes. Guess what? Metallic Lady is worth $2.21. This is the best hit we got in the box. This is better than the Mickey Mouse. Yup. Lady, this metallic lady is considered a rare that has good value. I'm going to check the Lumiere. I don't think so. But Lady is our best hit. No. Lumiere is 18 cents. So if you can believe it, that metallic is our best card. Pretty cool that we got a card, you know, worth $2. But it would be great to get one of the true enchanted cards, which are insanely rare in these final few packs. Here we go. Can we get the Bambi? Can we get the Lion King? Let's find out. Rhino from Bolt. Scarab, a Scarab Beetle from Aladdin. These are new cards. We don't have these yet. Oh, these are all new. Wilhelmina Packard. Wilhelmina Packard. Who is she? She's a receptionist. But from what? Oh, no. She's part of the crew in Atlantis. She's part of the crew in Atlantis. 100%. I recognize it. So this pack might be all new cards because I don't recognize any of these. It's a Lumiere, but I don't know which version of Lumiere. I don't know if we have that one. Olaf. We already have Olaf. A hamster ball. We don't have that yet. Hamster ball. I'm assuming that's probably from Bolt. Madame Medusa. Another new. These are almost all new cards. Madame Medusa. Wow, the camera will not look at it. Madame Medusa. Familiar, but I can't remember who she's from. Deceiving Partner. Anyone remember Madame Medusa, what movie she's from? I can't remember. I know I've seen it. Pull the Lever. That one we have. Pull the Lever we've got before. Obviously, that is you guys told me, is that Emperor's New Groove? Trials and Tribulations. That is Princess and the Frog. Yep. Alex Silva, thank you for $10. And he says, I'm unable to tune in for Final Fantasy, but I'm here for DSP Pack Rips. Congrats on this support. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. Okay, let's go. Basil. From the Great Mouse Detective. He's undercover, and it's a rare card. This is excellent. We're getting tons of new ones. Whoa, we got Donald Duck. We got a Donald Duck, folks. We haven't seen a Donald yet. Coin collector. Do you think this might have value because we haven't seen a Donald yet? I'm going to scan it to find out. No. 17 cents. No value for that Donald. Okay, last card is a metallic version of Khan. Okay. All right, we got, what, 4 packs left, I believe. 3 or 4 left here for Lorcana, guys. Then we say goodbye to Lorcana for now. We may or may not return to it in the future. Okay. All right, we got this one again. It is Rhino again. Megara. We already have Megara. We definitely already have Chaka. We just got her. Got her again. I think it's the third pull of that one. Lafayette. Yes, the Bloodhound. We have Lafayette the Bloodhound. Recognize that. Anna from Frozen. Yes, we have Anna from Frozen. Prince Ahmed. We already have Ahmed. I recognize him. The Blue Fairy. From Cinderella, right? No, Pinocchio. It made Pinocchio a real boy. There you go. The Blue Fairy. Only So Much Room. That is Lady and the Tramp. Only So Much Room. That's an uncommon. Still an uncommon. This is Pua. Pua from, that is, wait a minute. Pua? Isn't that from, Moana? I think Pua is from Moana, but we haven't seen any other Moana characters. Huh. Oh, we jumped right to the rarer version of Tramp. That is considered the rare version of Tramp. See, because of the symbol? Okay. And we have another hit. It is Chief Bogo. And that's from Zootopia, correct? Yeah. Chief Bogo is Zootopia. Let's see if that one has any value. No. It's Bogo, by the way, not Boko. He's only 59 cents. So even though he's considered a rare card, it's not really a good hit. I'll put him there anyway, but yeah, not really. Okay, and then last card. Metallic Forest Duel. We already have Forest Duel. This is the metallic version. Okay. All right, guys. Final 3 packs of this box of Lorcana. And our best hit is a $2 lady. More valuable than Mickey Mouse. Okay. Mirabelle Madrigal? I don't know. Madrigal, is this Encanto? I think it might be Encanto, but we don't have that card yet. That's a good sign. Megara we definitely have already. Mad Dog, yep, that is the part of the crew in Tailspin. That is Don Carnage's crew. Brutus. I'm pretty sure that we already had Brutus, the crocodile. Yes, we got Little Sister earlier today. That's from Robin Hood, which is weird because I remember any other characters from Robin Hood. Again, we got Prince Ahmed. Beyond the Horizon, that is Lilo and Stitch. Oh, LeFou. Yep, the guy in the cake. We got him. That's from Beauty and the Beast. Yep, Jumba. The Jumba Jukiba. We got that one, too. People were saying that was Lilo and Stitch, right? I think. Okay, this is a rare. Basil. We just had that one. Basil Undercover from Great Mouse Detective. The Sword of Shan Yu. That's cool. The Sword of Shan Yu. Wonder if it's worth anything. It rings a bell, but I think the metallic one might be worth something, not the regular. Let me check. Yeah, 10 cents. I think there might be a variant that's worth more. All right, and the final card. The metallic version of Mother Gothel. Now, the thing is, number one, we didn't have Mother Gothel. And number two, the metallic version of Lady was worth something. So let's see if the metallic version of Mother Gothel is worth something, right? Thank you, Jessica, for another 10 bucks. One more for good measure. I might not be able to do 2K, but I'll do what I can to support Hail the King. Thank you, Jessica. You're awesome. Thank you so much. $0.83. So no, Mother Gothel is no lady. Well, she is a lady, but she's not Lady from Lady and the Tramp. Okay. All right, here we go. Last 2 packs, everyone. Can we get a hit? We've got Darling Deer. Already got it. Cheat Crikey. Already got it. You stands and runs away. Already got it. Wasabi. Already got it. Monterey Jack. Already got him. Although I only have one of them, I think. Love Monterey Jack from Rescue Rangers. The Palace Guard. Already got him. Yup. Quick Shot. That's a dupe. Figaro. That's another dupe. Uncommon dupe, but still a dupe. Arthur. That's a new one. We did not have Arthur from Sword to Stone. Cool. That's a good one. Wreck-It Ralph. We didn't have Wreck-It Ralph. So now we have Wreck-It Ralph. That's a rare card. That's a new one. Bruno Madrigal. And it is a rare version of Bruno Madrigal. See that? We didn't have that one before, but now we do. And last card. Metallic version of They Never Come Back. All right, folks. So this is it. This is the final pack of Lorcana. We basically didn't get any good hits in this. This is a $2.20 card. Can we beat that card in the final freaking pack? Shocks, thank you for $5. He says, do you remember Secret of Nim? These cards remind me of that for some reason. Well, some of these are very similar, but Secret of Nim was not Disney. I believe it was a Don Bluth film. So Secret of Nim would not be in there. But I get that confused with Great Mouse Detective all the time. Thank you for $5. Okay. Charlotte LaBouffe. Exactly. Starshine Radiant says it's an older animation style. Right. Royal Guard. Jock from, of course, Lady and the Tramp. Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Television. It's not looking good because these are still commons, meaning we're not going to get to the uncommons, the good ones. Nope. Captain Hook. These are all dupes. Yep. Aditya, we already have that one. That's an uncommon, but we're not going to get to good cards. Watch. Nope. Madam Mim. We already have Madam Mim. Wait, we don't have that version of Madam Mim. This is a transformed version. That's a new card we don't have, so that's good. Jeweled Collar, we just had that. That's Aristocats. We did that earlier today. Kuzco, that's Emperor's New Groove. Yes, for sure. Kuzco, transformed. And then we have Prince John from Robin Hood. And the final card of the box. Ready? Last card, everybody. It is a full metallic Huey. I think what it is, Huey, Dewey, and Louie Art connects, which is why there's no border on that one. You would connect him to his brothers if you had the metallic version. Okay. So my final comments on my first box of Lorcana is I like the set. I do. I like the cards. I like the wide variety of characters from across the history of Disney. What I don't like is that we just went through an entire box and literally didn't get a hit, right? None of these were considered the rare cards that have value. The best card we got was $2.20. That's ridiculous. Now, for what I'm to understand, the newer boxes, the last two of Lorcana, have cards that are worth stuff, and they're way more common, but they also cost way more, and you can't get them right now. They're on back order for months. So I can't even get the good hits version of Lorcana if I wanted. I hope that you guys at least enjoyed our first attempt. Perhaps we will go back to that in the future. Okay? Now, 5 freaking packs of Prismatic Evolutions right now. And that's all we're doing for tonight. Okay? I liked Lorcana. I think we will eventually go back and give it another try. I feel like we will. All right. The final pack from this booster box starts here. 5 packs in a row. You would think we're going to get something. We're going to get a hit. Some kind of a hit. Here's your code card, everybody. Non-metallic energy, so it's not a god pack. We could still get something good. Here we go. Black Belts Trading. Slowpoke. Hippopotas. Eevee. Now, if only we can get an Evolution, right? That's what we need. Briar. No idea who that is. Slow King. A delicious binding Moki. Or is it Mochi? I don't know how to pronounce it if it's Mochi or Moki. Reverse Hollow Hippodon. Reverse Hollow Jasmine Secret Art. And the final card of this box, a full hollow Leafeon. So we did get the Evolutions. We just got them as full hollows. We never got any rares, basically. All right. That's it for that box. It's done. We move on to this one, and I owe you guys 4 packs of this one, okay? All right. Four freaking packs of this new bundle. Here we go. Let's just go front to back. Let's start with the one in front. Why not? Okay? Let's go. We have to get something. I'm telling you. This is now officially our 4th box of Prismatic Evolutions we're opening. Or is it our 5th? This might be the 5th, actually. We've got to get something. There's got to be a hit somewhere in here. Here we go. 4 packs out of this box. And it is a metallic energy. That means it could be a god pack or an increased chance at a hit. Let's go. It's not a god pack because we just got a Bonberry. But an increased chance at a hit. Noibat. Black Belt Training. That won't focus. There's a ton of Black Belt Training in this set for the record. There's like 4 or 5. Fan Rotom. Heatran. the rescue board. Professor Turo's scenario. The special ball Espion. It's basically, they call it like a reverse hollow ball, but it's not really that valuable. It has a slightly increased value, but it's not like a super valuable card. It's nice it looks like that. Another, oh, it's a Master Ball hit. We got a Master Ball hit, guys. This one might actually have value because Master Ball cards are worth something. Let's see. This is a Master Ball Vaporeon. See the M on the top of the ball printed on it? Let's see if this has any value. Okay, let's see. Master Balls are usually worth something. So the regular version of that card's only 22 cents, but Master Ball Reverse is $39.18. We have done it. We have finally gotten a valid hit in Prismatic Evolutions. $39 Master Ball. It won't focus. $39 Master Ball Vaporeon. Finally, we have a card, and this will obviously make the Wall of Fame. Master Ball hits are rare as hell. Like, it's hard to get a Master Ball card. Really hard. So I'm glad I finally got one. That looks awesome, too, right? Really cool. Let's go ahead and get a sleeve for that one. Finally, a hit in Prismatic Evolutions. It's taken forever to get one. Now, just to compare, I'm going to scan that other Evolution, and I bet that one's worth nothing. But there we go. $39 card, everybody. Sweet. Now, taking a look, I'm just curious. Is this one any value? Because this is the reverse hollow ball. I doubt it, but let's check anyway. Regular version is 34 cents. Pokeball Reverse. That's what this is. This is a Pokeball Reverse. $2.22. Told ya. Pokeball Reverse is only $2. It needs to be a Master Ball to have value. So, okay. All right, but now, what's the final card of the pack? Ready? Let's see. It is an EX Jolteon EX, which we don't have. And the EXs are worth money in this set, the Evolutions. So let's take a look at this one. $4.45. So we finally got a good pack. Not only did we get a cool Evolution EX, but then we got the amazing Master Ball Reverse Vaporeon for $39. That is excellent. I'm very happy we got a Master Ball card. That's my first ever. I've never had a Master Ball before. Okay. We have 3 more packs to go, right? In this set? Yes, 3 more packs to go in this one. Let's go. Layla says if that Master Ball grades to a 10, it can be worth $700. There you go. All right, let's go. Ready? Here's your code card. And the energy is not metallic. So we're probably not going to get any hits in this pack, but we'll see. Houndour. Dusclops. Sneasel. Execute. Screamtail. I'm so happy we got that card, guys. Really, finally a hit from these. That's a new one. Ogre's Mask. Look at that. Because there's a Pokemon that wears different masks. Yeah, different kinds. Festival Grounds. Reverse Hollow Houndoom. That's cool art on Houndoom. I really like the art on that one. Reverse Hollow Hawlucha. And full hollow Whimsicott. Okay, 2 more packs, guys. I told you this is going to be a good DSP pack rips. 2 more packs. Let's go. This pack feels a bit chunky. The packs that felt chunky before usually had the EX card in them. Just to tell you guys, okay? Here we are. Code card. And not metallic energy. Okay, so not a god pack. Okay, here we go. Another Slowpoke. Wow, we're getting a million of these Hippopotas and Hippodins. We're getting the same ones over and over. Badoo. Spritzy. Shaman. I like that Shaman art. The Ogre Max again. Kieran. Reverse Hollow of the Skateboard Rescue Board. Reverse Hollow Crispin. And I was right. I told you the packs with EX cards feel chunky. 100% happened again. This is Sandy Shocks EX. Don't ask me what the hell Sandy Shocks is. I'm going to scan it just to see. I never heard of Sandy Shocks. 61 cents. Okay. Nice card. No real value, but it's good for the set. Okay. Last pack of this DSP pack rips, and now we only have 2 Prismatic Evolutions left, so once again, I have to go order more because we went through them again. I can't believe it. Holy moly. All right, here we go. I agree. The EX cards in this set look amazing. Like, every EX card in Prismatic Evolutions looks gorgeous, right? For sure. All right, guys. Last pack of the night. Here's your code. And not metallic energy, so no god pack. Okay, here we go. Larry Skill. Dunsparce. Black Belt Training. Houndoom. Hawlucha. These are all the same cards. Hawlucha. Techno Radar. Carmine. Reverse Hollow Litleo. Reverse Hollow Dunsparce. That sucks. 2 Dunsparce in the same pack. And a full hollow Umbreon. If only that had been our Master Ball hit, that would actually have been even more valuable than the Vaporeon. So, Master Ball reverse, they call this reverse Master Ball. Or, no, they call it Master Ball Reverse. Master Ball Reverse Vaporeon, $39 hit. Where does that go on the wall? Right here. We say goodbye to Portgas D Ace from One Piece. He's out of here now. Everyone gets pushed down 1, okay? I just want to confirm what the value of our Hydreigon is, because this is from Surging Sparks. We haven't scanned him in a while. He might have gone up or down in price. $35. So the Vaporeon is worth more than Hydreigon. Yep. Very nice to get an evolution up on the wall, let me tell you. Okay, so that was an amazing episode. But we just opened 13 packs, right? So doing the math, let's subtract 13 from 52. Okay? I still owe 39 packs. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to do another edition of DSP Pack Rips. People will vote. Do you want me to start with Pitch Black and finish that box and then start on One Piece? Or do you want me to do the entire box of One Piece and then do some of Pitch Black? In the meantime, I'm going to see what I can order, but I almost guarantee you, sadly, I'm not going to be able to get anything here for tomorrow. So what we have left, we'll have left for tomorrow. I might be able to get more cards for Thursday. We have 2 premium packs left right here of Prismatic Evolutions. Okay. We'll have to see how tomorrow goes. So I owe, once again, how many packs? Everyone remember this. 39 packs I owe for tomorrow. There's 24 in One Piece. There's 17 in Pitch Black. So we're going to have a crazy episode of DSP Pack Rips tomorrow. We're likely going to see a whole bunch of crazy ass, pulls and hits. Okay? Guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. What an episode, guys. And the fact that we actually just got our first Evolutions hit is amazing. All right. So, it's this simple. I got to get the heck out of here because I stayed late and I got to go downstairs with my wife tonight. I have stuff I have to do with her tonight like we planned it. And now here I am. I got to get out of here. All right. So, tomorrow, here's what we're going to do. A shortened DSP morning show, probably only a half an hour. Then an episode of DSP Pack Rips where we're going to open 39 packs of cards. All right. Then Dark Souls 2. And then tomorrow night, another stream of Final Fantasy VI. Okay. And that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then we're going to do Marvel Tokon on Thursday. Obviously, thank you so much to the person who insane contribution, over $2,100 from this person tonight. And to everyone else who also contributed. You guys are absolutely amazing. All right, let me see where I'm going to send the Kick viewers. Where am I sending you guys tonight? How many of you are there? 133? 133 Kick viewers, okay. Mad TV, you guys have a good night. See you tomorrow. And to the YouTube viewers, I mean, did anyone ever plan on this? It's insane, right? No. This is the most supported day I have had in a very, very long time. Everyone have a good night. I'll see you in the morning for DSP Morning Show, DSP Pack Rips, and Dark Souls 2. Good night, everybody.